Meanwhile, more than 2,500 California National Guard troops are on duty this week after Governor Gavin Newsom activated them to support the firefighting efforts.
Jonathan Masaki caught up with an airman with Hawaii ties who's keeping military aircraft up and running in aerial attack.
From up above, they come in and fly low. These C-130Js are with the California Air National Guard's 146 Airlift Wing. They're part of the joint effort to suppress the flames of the current Southern California wildfires. They're equipped with a modular airborne firefighting system, also known as MAFS, supporting California state and federal firefighting crews.
Before they fly, my job is to make sure that everything is working at 100%, so they have the full confidence to get the mission completed.
Tech Sergeant Timothy Lopez is part of the ground crew that keeps these airframes in good running order. On his mother's side, he has ties to the island with Ohana on Maui and Oahu. Like the fires last year on the Valley Isle, the fires in Southern California has touched him deeply in a personal way.
It can get emotional at times, but I have to put the emotions inside and revert back to my military bearing and go back to my skill set and ensure that I'm giving my complete 100%.
And that's what the good sergeant does. He reflects on happier times spent in Manoa as a young boy and now as an airman. His thoughts are on his troops and his neighbors and how these fires have had an impact on their lives in California.
It motivates me every day to ensure that the equipment that we're putting out is at 100%.
So tell me, what exactly does MAFS do and why is it so important for the firefight?
It's a modular system that gets loaded by the loadmasters and aerial port on the back of the aircraft. And what it does is it allows us to get fire retardant and do airdrops. It's not being utilized directly on the fire. It's being placed along the crest or in areas that they potentially see the fire going. So it helps slow it down. It doesn't put the fire out, but it helps slow the fire down for our ground crews and firefighters to get out there and get their hands on.
It is always very impressive to see that C-130 getting really low and then, putting that retardant down. When you see footage like that happening, knowing that you're a part of the firefight, what comes to your mind? How do you feel?
I personally feel proud. Makes me feel really good.
And that is a feeling shared with his fellow airmen who will remain on duty for as long as they are needed. Jonathan Masaki, Hawaii News Now.
Thank you, Jonathan.